Commander Thraxul adjusted his combat armor and gazed down at the blue-green world spinning lazily beneath his invasion fleet. His scarred carapace, a testament to countless battles across hostile worlds, gleamed under the bridge's crimson lighting. For 3 centuries, the Vekthari had been the galaxy's most feared warriors, born on a hellish world where survival meant killing everything that moved. "Sir," his Lieutenant Grakoth reported, mandibles clicking with excitement, "preliminary scans confirm this planet matches all Deathworld parameters. Gravity is manageable, atmosphere is breathable, and the dominant species appears to be carbon-based bipeds. Should be a standard conquest." Thraxul's 4 eyes focused on the tactical display. "Excellent. After what we did to the Crystalline Collective and the Methane clans, the galaxy needs a reminder of why the Vekthari remain supreme." He flexed his razor-sharp talons. "These humans will make worthy additions to our slave legions." The Vekthari had earned their reputation through blood and brutality. Their homeworld, Kelvash, was a nightmare of acid rain, predatory flora, and gravitational anomalies that would crush most species. Only the strongest survived to reproduce, creating a race of natural-born killers who viewed warfare as recreation. "Begin the descent," Thraxul ordered. "Target their largest population centers. Standard Deathworlder protocol shock and awe, then systematic subjugation." The first wave of Vekthari drop pods screamed through Earth's atmosphere like meteors of doom. Each pod contained a warrior who had survived the killing fields of dozens of worlds, equipped with weapons that could level city blocks. They had never met organized resistance that lasted more than a few hours. The pods struck the outskirts of major cities across 6 continents simultaneously. Thraxul himself landed in what human records called Central Park in New York City. He emerged from his smoking crater, stood to his full 8-foot height, and let out a bone-chilling war cry that shattered windows for blocks around. "Primitive beings," he roared through his universal translator. "I am Commander Thraxul of the Vekthari Empire. You will surrender immediately or face." A small projectile struck his armored shoulder, barely scratching the reinforced carapace. He looked down to see a tiny human female, perhaps half his size, pointing a crude kinetic weapon at him. Behind her, more humans were emerging from their structures, not fleeing as expected, but approaching with what appeared to be curiosity. "Hey, you big bug-looking thing," the female called out. "You okay? That's gotta hurt, falling from space like that." Thraxul's combat-trained mind struggled to process this response. Where was the terror? The screaming? The immediate submission that had characterized every other species they'd encountered? "I am here to conquer your world," he bellowed, raising his plasma cannon. "Tremble before the might of the ultimate Deathworlders." An elderly human male stepped forward, completely ignoring the weapon aimed at him. "Ultimate Deathworlders. Son, you picked the wrong planet for that claim." He gestured around casually. "This here's Earth. We've been practicing the whole Deathworld thing for about 4 billion years." Before Thraxul could respond, his comm unit crackled with reports from across the globe. None of them made sense. "Commander, the humans in location designated Australia's are. They're trying to pet our warriors." One human approached Warrior Grix barehanded and asked if he needed water. "Sir, Grix is 12 feet tall and covered in spikes. Sir, in the Arctic region, humans are offering our invasion force what they called hot chocolate and asking if we need warmer clothes. They seem genuinely concerned about our comfort. Commander, this is Lieutenant Vexra from the African deployment. The local humans have started a cookout. They're grilling dead animal flesh and inviting us to join them. They keep saying we look hungry." Thraxul's mandibles clicked in confusion. This wasn't how conquests were supposed to go. What about resistance? Military response? Well, sir, there was some of that. a human military unit did respond to our presence in the location called Texas. But when they saw us land, their leader just said, "Well, I'll be damned, aliens." Then they asked if we wanted to see their weapon collection. The elderly human in front of Thraxall chuckled. "You see, son, thing about being ultimate Deathworlders is that you gotta understand what makes a Deathworld deadly. It ain't just the big scary predators or the hostile environment." More humans had gathered now, forming a loose circle around the confused Vekthari commander. They didn't look afraid, they looked interested. Children pointed excitedly, while adults debated whether he was reptilian or insectoid in origin. "It's the adaptability," continued the old man. "See, your species probably evolved in a place where the biggest, strongest, meanest things survived. That's natural selection 101. But Earth? Earth's different." A middle-aged woman stepped forward with what appeared to be a medical kit. "Are you hurt?" That was quite a fall. "I'm a nurse practitioner. I know you're not exactly human, but trauma is trauma." Thraxall's comm unit buzzed again. "Sir, urgent report from all fronts. The humans they're integrating our forces into their social activities. Warrior Blacksmore is apparently learning something called baseball in a place called Detroit. The locals are teaching him to hit a ball with a stick." "Impossible." Thraxall snarled. The elderly human nodded knowingly. "You see, we didn't just survive on Earth by being the toughest. We survived by being the most cooperative, most adaptable. When something new shows up, predator, ice age, meteor strike, alien invasion, we don't just fight it. We study it, befriend it, and figure out how to live with it." A teenager approached with a smartphone, speaking rapidly. "Dude, you're going viral. Alien invasion is trending worldwide. Everyone wants to know if you guys are here to trade technology or if you need help with your ship. NASA's already offering technical assistance. This is not how invasions work." Thraxall protested. "Maybe not your kind of invasions," the old man replied. "But here's the thing about Earthlings, we've been invaded before. By each other, mostly. Wars, conquests, colonizations. We learned something important. The conquered don't stay conquered unless they want to be." The nurse had somehow gotten close enough to scan Thraxall with a medical device. Elevated stress indicators, signs of confusion and frustration. Probably dehydration. "When's the last time you had water?" "I am a warrior of the Vekthari Empire." He roared. "I have conquered 17 worlds." "That's nice, dear," an elderly woman called from the crowd. "Have you eaten? You look thin." "I've got a casserole in the oven." Thraxall's final report to the invasion fleet was perhaps the most bewildering military communication in galactic history. "Command, abort invasion. Repeat, abort invasion. The humans have adopted us. Half our forces are enrolled in their educational institutions. The other half are attending what they call block parties. Request immediate extraction before we lose our warrior identity entirely." The Vekthari retreated that day, but not in defeat. They left with full stomachs, new friends, and an invitation to come back anytime, preferably without the invasion fleet next time. In the galactic records, Earth was reclassified from standard death world to anomalous adaptive biosphere approach with caution and snacks. The Vekthari, for their part, never quite recovered their reputation as ultimate Deathworlders. It's hard to be terrifying when everyone knows you have a recipe for human chocolate chip cookies in your tactical database.